Okay, 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 okay. I left my banana downstairs. Ugh, distragal. Also, if you're watching this, you currently can go check out the pre-launch page for my Kickstarter. Don't worry, there's a whole video devoted to this bag. But this is my Kickstarter bag. It is my Eat to Everyday bag where you can store all your goodies and display all of your beautiful enamel pens. I'm gonna try to put a link in the description thingy while I talk. So, where is the pre-launch page? Also, I added a new keyboard and it sounds absolutely amazing. Ow, excuse me. We are not ready to launch yet, but we did set up pre-launch page. So let's try to put it in the chat. Will it let me? Gosh, I hope so. Okay, so for those who don't know, I have a gaming channel. It's called Game with Melanin. And one of the things that I love to do on there is record my Sims. And I like giving my Sims, like, storylines and all that jazz. However, one of the things specifically that I've done for my channel is do what is called the Legacy Challenge. So, what the Legacy Challenge is, it is a Sims Let's Play where you go through 10 generations of one Sims family and you go through trying to achieve points or basically trying to collect points for accomplishing different things. And so I decided that in true planner fashion, what better way to track and make sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do for this Let's Play? There's nothing better than just going ahead and creating a notebook. So this is actually a traveler's notebook insert. I had an extra one. I figured why not? What's funny is in the beginning of COVID last year, I actually started this as a Spiritfarer notebook, but then I got like way too invested in Spiritfarer and like forgot to put anything on the page. So I turned it over and voila, we now officially have the Legacy Challenge. I don't know what I'm going to do with these little things over here. We'll figure this page out later. But I can also have a moment to talk to you guys about why you should be checking out my Game with Melanin channel because, yes, it is games, but the way that I like to play Sims is you're basically watching a TV show. So we have episodes, and, we collectively, have a goal. And so my who is she? My for my first Let's Play, it is, like I said, it's the Dawson Legacy. We have our matriarch of the entire family. Her name is Latasha Dawson. She is a woman of the outdoors lifestyle because, I mean, she started from the bottom and she's just been slowly like getting herself together. Those are my soaps. Okay, so see, somebody who watches it, she said that they are her soaps, which I kind of appreciate because I really put a lot of thought into my Sims Let's Plays. And so, like I said, we have Latasha Dawson. She is Gen 1. And basically, there are different rules and different laws that you have to abide by. For example, I am doing the equality law, the equality gender law, which basically means that the gender of the next heir will alternate with every generation. We actually just had generation 2 start because Latasha had twins, and I am for each generation after Latasha, I am picking a book that I love and naming the children based off of characters in the book. So if you want to aid me in having a say so about which book determines the next generation, you could always come hang out with me over there on Game with Melanin. I'll be sure after this video post that I'm going to include all types of links in there. Oh, that's where I went and got. Oh, so Latasha is actually engaged to the father of her children. His name is Josiah. And Josiah's aspiration is actually to be a world famous athlete. So he's very active. I think he's currently playing soccer right now. And it's great. It's pretty great. And I will say obviously one of the funnest things for me is like watching their family grow, but with the Let's Play, with the Legacy Challenge, you only start off with $1,800 and you have to go onto a blank lot. So what that means is I had to literally live in a tent at one point until we got enough money to like build a house, and we've been slowly building the house up as we go. And this week's episode that I recorded, I already edited it. It just needs to be uploaded. I'm very happy to say that like we got a pretty nice layout of a new house. It took me like an hour and a half to do it. You don't know that because on camera it's been sped up to where it only takes like 15 minutes, but like it took me like an hour. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great. I was like, should not be this happy. So I'm writing down some of the rules as well. So some of the rules are like no cheats, hacks, or mods that give you an advantage over somebody who doesn't have it. So I am a modder. I do like to use mods, but none of my mods give you advantages. Like I'm doing everything the old-fashioned way. We're not cheating with money. They have to earn every bit of money. Yeah. The next rule is no restarting after bad events. And let me tell you, in the Legacy Challenge, we have almost burned down the house twice. One was Latasha's doing, and the other was Uncle Caden. You will know who Uncle Caden is when you go check out the Dawson Legacy. I don't know what it is about my Sims. Hi, Tracy. I don't know what it is about my Sims, but like in this particular Let's Play, burning down the house is like their favorite thing to try to do. Let's see. The next rule of this Legacy Challenge is they cannot move. You cannot move or merge in another Sim. What is it? Other Sims other than your spouse. Non-heir family members. Non-heir family members leave the lot. Oh, that's another thing. Like we can never live anywhere other than the lot that we're on, that we started on. And then apparently once you move them out, you can't move them back. Ask me where I'm at. Let's see. The next rule is they must remain on the same lot and they must pay full price for any and all construction. Listen, construction is not cheap. But we actually managed to get up to like 10,000 simoleons. So that really gave us a lot of money to do some house reconstruction. We even almost built our garage, which I plan on making like a workshop garage that also has like gym equipment. Maybe a car at some point. Not have a car right now, but maybe at some point. They definitely have a garden already. Like I said, Latasha is all about the outdoors and gardening, and currently she's moving up the ladder. I think I'm going to make her a botanist. When she finally gets a promotion, she's going to be a botanist. Let's see. The last rule is Sims may utilize any anti-aging item once in a lifetime. So there are different types of anti-aging. There is like the youth potion, there's magic that you could do and all that. I think for Latasha and Josiah, I plan on extending their adult life. So when they get to the end of their adult life, I'm going to basically restart it because they're getting kind of old already and I don't want them to elder, too soon. So this is basically like the page where I'm tracking the rules that I chose. Like I said, we did a regular legacy start with $1,800. We did the traditional bloodline, which means has to be, from their genetics. What is it? I did it to where the heir will alternate genders. I do have the LGBTQ plus app or mod on my sim, so if we want to change that, we can. Super flexible, super happy. So we're going to use a handy dandy highlighter and we're going to do some highlighting. Kind of like this. I like just being able to like talk about it with you guys. Oh, and that reminds me. So, like I said, we have 2 children right now. And I named them after the first book that I picked for Generation 1 is Amari and the Night Brothers. I know y'all probably could have guessed that. So ironically, if you go watch that birth video, I was unaware that we were having twins. I was really mad, but I got over it. So we currently have twins, Amari and Quentin and Amari. And yeah, it's interesting because we have baby number 3. Another thing I'm behind on. I need to work on my Stardew tracker. Listen, I don't know if I have anything to do Saturday morning, but we could totally just catch up on our gaming notebooks. But okay, so another thing with the Sims with the Sims Legacy Challenge is that you want to earn points. Like you want to earn as many points as you can. I think by the end of it, it's like 100 points that you could earn. I don't know if I'm going to get all 100, but I'm going to try my darndest to get the 100. So for hold on, I got to pull it up. So there are different categories that you can earn points in. So I decided to make charts. The best way that I could do it was just make charts where I laid out all the different ways that I could earn points. So, what's funny is I started on this page and then I realized that some of the point systems were a little extra, a little convoluted. And I was like, well, I'm not going to have enough room to do it all here. Might as well just bring it all together. So the first one that we're going to do is called It's Family. So for family, it says the family point category is the most simple of all. You gain 1 point per generation to have an eligible heir reach young adulthood. And then the scoring goes as follows: 1 point per generation. The point is gained when the current heir reaches young adulthood. So currently, right now, I still have 0 points. The challenge ends the moment the 10th generation's child is born. Since this child does not become a young adult, the 10th point needs to be earned by doing the following. The 10th point is obtained by having or adopting 10 children in a single blessed generation. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I really don't like, it's funny because I was like, I don't even think I want this point, because that's 1 point, and then they want me to have 10 kids in one generation. If you've ever played Sims, if you've ever watched Sims, the toddlers in Sims are absolutely horrible. Like, I hate them. So are the babies. The babies are like super needy and just not fun. I don't like them. So I know that like once I hit, a couple $1 million, like I'm going to try to have 10 children in one generation. But when I tell you, I am not looking forward to it at all. I mean, at all. I'm thinking maybe like generation 5, 4 or 5 might be the generation that we try it. I don't know. I would really like you guys to like check it out. Let me rephrase. I would really like for you guys to check out my gaming channel, just because like I said, like I really like creating stories, but I would love some feedback. I would like to make the story hours. So, just a thought. So I decided for the family points, I just made little boxes because they didn't have anything really intricate. Like, it's literally just, did you have an heir? Did that heir make it? Did that heir actually make it, to young adulthood? Because it's very possible that your heir could die. If any of my Sims or any of the Sims dies like before their time, then the succession would go on to the second born. It's just, I really don't want anybody to die. You can use death flowers, I think, but we don't have any death flowers yet. So let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, space 10. Can't believe it's 10 whopping kids in one generation. I guess in between us talking about what the challenges are for the Legacy Challenge, I can tell you guys the next reason why I feel like you should join my gaming channel, Game with Melanin, where I basically just play Sims. I have another Let's Play, and Let's Plays are just literally exactly what it says, Let's Play. I created this Let's Play from my own brain. They are the high school sweethearts, and we literally started with them in high school, and then them graduating and going to college together, and everything. They are living their best life. The episode this week was a very, very chaotic episode. Like, I was ready to scream at my computer and my characters. But I think you guys would enjoy it, Okay. We're going to do like the color and stuff when we're done. So the next challenge is creative. It says documenting and honoring one's fallen ancestors is paramount to keeping the family legacy strong. While family members live and die, they die happy knowing that they will not be forgotten. The founder and heir and their primary spouse must be memorialized per generation, 1 point each generation. Ways to memorialize them are write a song, comedy routine, paint a portrait, write a biography, create a video game, take a photo of the sim. This will earn you 9 points since the challenge ends as soon as the 10th generation baby is born. The 10th point is earned by having a single sim complete 2 of the 3 creative aspirations in their lifetime. Okay, so I've been thinking about this a lot too. So the way that I think that I want to pay homage to Latasha and Josiah, I'm hoping that I get them both to the top of their tracks. We're gonna put Josiah's trophies, in a shelf. Like I want to have them take some photos when they get to young adult age, and then some more photos when they get to elder age, with each other. I want them to, those will be the pictures that we use. I want Latasha to write like some type of gardening book or something. I think that would be really cool. I think that's the way that I'm going to memorialize them. And I think for each generation, what I want to do is I want to add something to their little memorial. So there's basically going to be an extra house on the lot that I call the memorial and the collections collector. And it'll be a place that's not accessible to any of the Sims. It'll just be like in the basement or something that they can't, that room they'll not be able to get to. And yeah, I think because they're running, if you, like I said, if you haven't watched and you don't know, but for some reason we've had multiple house fires in this particular Let's Play. And so I want to add something to their little memorial about like setting the house on fire, basically. And I want something to do with the cow plant because we've had a cow plant. His name is Smith. We've had a cow plant for a while, and I feel like it just would be cute to like put out there, even if it's just a skeleton, which sounds so dark. But I don't mean for it to sound that dark. It just sounds really terrible when I said it like that. But if, like I said, just head over to Game with Melanin, join the family. I feel like you guys will love it. I'm actually thinking about doing a third Let's Play, but the only reason that I haven't done that yet is because I've been working on, Kickstarters and planners and stuff. But once those are done, like we're definitely going to do a third one. And I just think it would be amazing. Oops, I used the wrong size. Okay, we're using 0.8. Okay, so the next one that we're supposed to be tracking is Fortune. And I feel like we might have to do 2 lives with this because, I forgot to fill in that. Hold on. Actor. So the creative aspirations that are actually a part of the game and not CC, those are the ones that are options. And CC stands for custom content, for anybody who's unaware. So I have a couple CC careers because I just, like doing different things. But it has to be one sim. One sim has to create or finish 2 of these. So we'll see. Let's see. The next one is Fortune. So according to Fortune, it says, while the founder starts off on an empty grass lot with pocket change to their name, a legacy family is expected to grow in wealth as more and more Sims succeed in life and bring in riches for the family to share and pass along to future generations. With the addition of the Sims 4 Get to Work, funds from a business owned by the legacy family now counts towards the family net worth. Funds from the veterinary clinics and cats and dogs will also count towards the family's net worth. Points are earned by meeting the specific household worth thresholds. And this is the family thresholds. So again, I think tracker wise, this one was the easy one. So we're just doing boxes, that we'll check as we get to it. I can tell you right now, currently in the Dawson Legacy, we have about 1,000 simoleons because we actually need to work on like the nursery and stuff. Well, actually, no, we already have a nursery. We're just going to reuse the nursery from Quentin and Amari. But we did have to. Yo, not my internet cutting out and making me look so unprofessional. Wow. Okay, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what just happened. It just froze. I don't even know the last thing you guys heard me say. Okay. Oh no, it's not you. It was me. That was so freaky. Like I looked up and my screen was black. Okay. So the next one is the next one is love. So we're gonna go back to this page. So this one says, while the Legacy family is the star of the show, one cannot deny the unique outsider perspective that the spouses bring in. A family with a deep and diverse array of lovers helps the Legacy family grow both literally and in wisdom. For every 3 unique traits that the primary spouse brings into the family, you gain 1 point for a total of 9 points by the end of the challenge. In order to receive the 10th point, you must complete the entire Legacy challenge. Once the 10th generation is born, this point will be earned. Oh, yeah. Basically, I made this chart kind of thing because it's like from how I read it as for every time you get a different trait, like you write it in, and you only get the points once you get 3 at a time. So we're gonna have to find some interesting traits. And it can't be CC traits. So that's the part that's going to be a struggle bus for me, is not using CC traits. So I think I want to use a 0.5 because we're going to have to write in these. So yeah. Let's see. Another reason that you should watch. Ooh. So I have multiple Let's Plays in my mind, and I want to do a messy Let's Play. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to create a family. Um, and why this, and what's funny about this is that I actually got this idea because I rewatched Waiting to Exhale. Yeah, just hear me out. So I got the idea from watching Waiting to Exhale, and I think I told my friend Kara about it already, but basically, I'm gonna create a family, and they're gonna be good. It's gonna have what is it? It's gonna have, I think, maybe two kids, a toddler and a child. And I'm gonna have the dad in the business track, and he's gonna be, I found a mod where they can take business trips and stuff. So he's gonna be a workaholic, and he's gonna constantly be working. The mom is gonna be super family oriented, a little bit of a health nut. And I don't know what her third trait is gonna be. But basically, it, like I said, I got this idea from watching Waiting to Exhale. Um, he and one of his coworkers ends up like having a very long affair. And then when the oldest child is a teenager, he is going to catch his dad cheating on his mom. And he is going to go tell his mom, and that is going to cause all types of mess. They are going to immediately freak out. He's going to let them have the house. They're going to try to negotiate everything else in terms of the divorce. So it's basically going to be her, like, and I'm going to create the families of her friends. So we're going to probably have a couple like creation lives where we like build up all the different families and build up the neighborhood. We're going to have to build up the coworker. We're going to do all of that because he's going to leave his wife and kids and go move to the city with his do I call her mistress? Yeah, with the mistress. Um so we have, like, I found a mod for like counseling and all that other stuff. So we're gonna do that. I also have a let's play idea where I'm going to do a YouTuber kind of one where she gets all of her income from being a streamer, a YouTuber. Again, very aware to somebody who doesn't play Sims. It probably sounds weird, but just trust me when I say go to Game with Melanin, check out a couple of episodes of High School Sweetheart or Legacy Challenge. If you don't feel like it's a TV show by the end of it, then, don't subscribe. But if you find yourself wanting to know what happened on the next episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're just making all of the spreads to correspond to the challenges that we have to do. And for this one, we need three traits from the spouses equals a point. I don't know how many of these we're going to get. I guess it pretty much all depends on what my sim is attracted to. And we shall see. As of right now, I have been uploading on the Game with Melanin channel on Thursdays and Fridays. If I feel like it, I don't mind going live on Fridays, where we're usually like building up a town or something of that nature. But yeah, you can pretty much expect uploads on Thursdays and Fridays around 10. I am going to start posting more actual videos on this channel. I just needed to take a break and kind of get my bearings on things. Oh, that's why that looked funny. I hadn't filled it in. Interesting. I actually really like the way that this is turning out. Let's see. Gonna watch the rest of this tomorrow while I'm working my life away. Got to get an hour of reading it. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice the time. Thank you, Tati. I'm gonna have to get off soon too because I too have to devote myself to reading an hour. I need to start a new book today. That's another thing. If you're watching, what books are you currently reading right now? Because I have a couple books in mind that I want to read, but I can't make up my mind. Okay, so let's do. Oh, I'm so glad that you like that storyline. Oh, Tracy, listen, we haven't started the messy storyline. I think I'm really gonna call that story. I'm gonna call that story Waiting to Exhale. But I think that's what I'm gonna title that one. Right now, currently, the only two that I have going is High School Sweethearts and the Legacy Challenge. Okay, so the next one that is on the list is Knowledge. And knowledge is another big one. So it says being skilled is one thing, but being a master at something is completely different. To demonstrate their mastery of many subjects, a legacy family must devote themselves to a life of study and practice if they ever want to be known for their skills. You gain points according to the total number of skills that reach maximum level. According to the following chart, for every 3 skills, you get 1 point. Toddler and childhood skills count for the above totals just as much as adult skills do. Oh, that's great. Okay. The 10th point is earned by having every skill reach max level at some point during the challenge. It can be done by different sims in different generations. This does not have to be done by one sim. I feel like the only way you would be able to get it to go for one sim is to be a vampire. Which I am considering doing a vampire let's play as well. But yeah, I definitely think if you if you know, I sometimes watch other people play Sims, like TV, and I watch it like when I'm at work or when I'm working. There are some good simmers out here. I hope to be one of them. Okay, so I'm not going to fill in the boxes just because I feel like we're running out of time. And I want to make sure that I have every page written out. So this is all skills, including I put toddler and adult. That was a typo. I'll have to fix that. Okay, so I have the boxes right for knowledge. So that's a double check. So the next one on the list is athletic. And it says the goal of every athlete is to push themselves, to hunker down through the pain and sweat and push themselves an extra mile in order to achieve greatness. This category is about pushing your Sims to greatness through the fulfillment of their aspirations. For every 4 aspirations completed, you will earn 1 point. A single sim can complete multiple aspirations. Children aspirations count as well. The 10th point is earned by completing every unique aspiration in the game across the entire family. Good God. Oh, wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I missing some? Oh, I'm not. 9 and then 10. Okay. Well, we'll also be what I plan on doing is maybe doing a notebook check before we start every episode to recap where we are in the challenge, and then also keep track of our points, because what is the point of making this journal if we don't actually use it? So that is my thought. Oh, yeah. See, for this one, I can't do that because I put the lines too close. So I might have to bring that one down. Okay, so then the next challenge point section. The next one is nature. So, yes, I'm doing the lettering by myself. I always do the lettering. Well, unless it's a sticker, all the lettering is mine. You just go a little slow and then you can get the lettering in. I'm just running out of time because I have to start reading my book by 9. It's my nighttime ritual. So we're only covering the headers for today or for the rest of the headers. You have to keep your elbow. So here's a weird trick. You have to keep your elbow still when you write. If you start moving your elbow in all different directions, your handwriting will always be shaky. When you write, you keep your elbow straight and you move your wrist. I don't know if that makes sense. One day, if you want, I'll do a video where I talk about all the random things I learned about handwriting because I found this random book in the library once when I was trying to be a calligrapher because I thought that would have been my second calling. But yeah, so this is the Legacy Notebook. We are on the section of the nature points. So it says, all nature Sims love their collections, but a Legacy family gets really into collecting and more than just rocks and frogs and such. Complete these 10 collections and be the envy of all collectors out there. You earn 1 point for each collection you complete. No partial points are given for partial collections. With the December update adding business and athletic, those careers are now needed to fulfill the career points in this category. Complete 13 of the 26 possible collections. Oh. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this one is a little weird. So it says, have somebody die on the family lot in one of each of the 10 different ways to die. Again, I know that sounds really weird, but Sims is really wild. You can die from stuff like you can die from laughter, you can die of a broken heart, you can die from embarrassment. You can die like that. I don't know how many points I'm gonna get in that section. We're probably just gonna leave that blank. That's weird, but we'll see what my Sims do. The next one is you have to complete 13 collections. So that's like frogs, gems, bugs, those kind of collections. Then you have to have a sim within that household reach the top level of each career track. Then it's have sims within the household reach the top level of both branches of every career track. Bro, what? I don't think I have enough places here to log that. Did I make a page for that? I don't think I did. Okay, so we're gonna have to we're gonna put another page somewhere because we have to keep track of every career, and then like both tracks have to be done. We might have to do a career page. I don't know. Also, I like doing handwriting with thicker pens. This is a 12. I feel like it hides my mistakes more than what is it called? I feel like it hides my mistakes more than skinnier ones. Oh. So we're gonna need a career page. Let me make a sticky note. Because I didn't make a career page. I thought I did everything, but I'm glad I'm kind of going over this before I finish it. So let me get a sticky note. Sticky note. Sticky note. Sticky note. Okay. Sticky notes and regular pen. Need a career page with both tracks. Okay. Like I said, I don't really have time. I have 20 minutes to get through this notebook, and I am struggle busting because I have a lot to do. So, for those people, I see I have some new people watching. For those people who are just watching, this is the Legacy Challenge notebook for my Sims. So, if you have not ever checked out my gaming channel, I give a billion reasons of why I think you should check out my gaming channel. But one is I freaking love to create storylines with Sims. And so we have the Legacy Challenge going on right now, and we have the High School Sweethearts Let's Play. Some of my friends say it's like watching TV. So I highly recommend, like, if you're like working or drawing or something, watch one of my Sims episodes. I promise you're going to want to click on the next episode. So you might as well subscribe while you're there. Can you audiobook and plan? I can audiobook and plan, but is YouTube going to let me audiobook and plan? That's my question. If YouTube lets me audiobook, because, you know, they love to copyright and take your stuff down with the quickness. Let's see. The next section is food. The food category is a buffet of tasks for your Sims to perform. Some easy, some difficult, but all related to food. Earn 1 point for completing each of the following. Purchase the most expensive fridge and stove and fully upgrade both of them. I have that. Have a Sim make a highest quality version of the Baked Alaska, which is the most difficult dish to make in The Sims, for 1 point. Baked Alaska. Then have a Sim max the cooking, baking, gourmet cooking, and mixology skill. Cooking, baking, gourmet, and mixology. Have a Sim complete both food aspirations in a single generation. They can be done by 2 different Sims. Okay. It has to be 1 generation. Okay. Have a Sim get fat from your family's cooking. I feel like the whatever generation is doing like the cooking one, I feel like the parent or like another sibling or maybe an auntie, somebody gonna get fat. That's what we'll do for that. Have at least 6 Sims sitting at the table eating at the same time. I feel like that one's really easy. But I gotta get 6 Sims. Ugh. Reach the top of both food career branches. Oh, okay. Because the food aspirations is cooking and mixology. And then the food career branches is either cooking or mixologist. And then the next one is cook a meal with at least 2 fresh ingredients that are of the highest quality. Have a Sim make their date a max quality meal or max quality drink during a single date. Serve a max quality party size meal and mix a max quality drink and serve both at a single dinner party. I will admit, I freaking suck at dinner parties. Oh, I could totally just put headphones on. Duh. Please ignore me because I completely forgot I mean, I have headphones. Like, yeah, I could do an audiobook. So the next question now is like, which audiobook? Because I just finished reading Blood Trials, and so now I need to decide what book I'm going to pick up. So I guess I will think about that for the next 15 minutes while I do this. So I guess I can go back to telling you guys I can go back to telling you guys about the next Let's Play that I want to do. So I've already told you guys about the Waiting to Exhale inspired Let's Play. Another one that I'm thinking about doing is the actual like YouTuber one. where it's going to be a young girl. She's going to be a blogger, YouTuber, Twitch streamer. I have mods for all of this. And she's going to have terrible qualities though. Like, I'm going to make her a jerk. Like, she's going to be nice online, but like in real life, she's a jerk. She's going to be like a snob and all these other things. And she's going to have a cute little dog. And we're going to have to like decide like what her objectives are going to be. Like, are we going to try to make her a better person? Is she going to like be a terrible person throughout the rest of her life? These are questions that we will be asking in the Sims, because when I get stressed out, I like to just, I like to just pretend I'm not stressed. So video games have always been my escape, but lately it's really been creating ridiculous storylines for Sims. Okay, so the next category that we're going to be working on is popularity. So it says the only thing more legendary than a well-developed legacy family house is a legacy family house party, making your home party central for we'll have everyone wanting to make friends with the family in hopes of securing an invite. I hate throwing parties. Points earned depending on the medals you earn for the parties and dates. This includes toddler play dates. Oh, I do like doing toddler play dates. Okay, so it'll be gold medals are 3 points, silver medals are 2 points, and bronze medals are 1 point. You will need to keep track of how many medals you earn in each date or party in order to tally the totals up correctly. These medals are tracked throughout the entire legacy. The 10th point is earned by having a single sim get a gold medal in all the different types of parties and a gold medal on a date. Jesus. How many are there? I don't know how many different types of events you can even do on The Sims. I've never tried. So this particular challenge, the Legacy Challenge goes on for 10 generations. So I don't know how long that actually is. What is it called? I don't know how long that actually is in real life, but I've seen other simmers, like they're on like episode like 100, they're on like generation 6, they're powering through it. But that's why I wanted to also include other Let's Plays, because for me personally, I could see myself getting burnt out doing, Legacy. So we're mixing it up by creating other challenges for me in the story. But the reason why this one gets a notebook and my other ones just get, me just making up the story as I go is because somebody took the time to literally lay out like all of these rules and stuff. And I just feel like I don't know. I think people who are this creative, like I just want to do or at least try to do everything that they say to do. So the last section is deviance. Yeah, I shoved deviance down here because it was really short. So deviance says, many think of evil and mischief when they hear the word deviance, but in reality, they are merely a sim expressing their impulsive desires in a form that is harmful to others. Not all impulsive desires are harmful, but giving into them is the name of the game here. Now, condensing all of their hard work into an elixir that they will never benefit from. Yes, that's deviant. Points are gained depending on the total number of potions of youth that you keep somewhere in the legacy house unused. It is recommended that you keep these in a small room that Sims don't have access to so they don't accidentally drink them. Wow. Okay. So like I said, one of the rules of the Legacy Challenge is that you are actually allowed to drink a potion of youth one time during the challenge. But I guess like the goal is, to only use it once. I guess. I'm all about trying to win this. So the numbers go from, where does it go up to? It goes from 2 to 20. So we only need to keep 20 of them. So once we get 20, we can do whatever we want with the other ones. Interesting. Okay, person who created this, you really gave me a lot to look at. I feel like we're going to really, at least with every generation, I'll probably pick like a certain goal to achieve. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. So those are all of the main categories for the challenges. But there are actual bonus points because there are while they made this challenge, other Sims packs were released. So they added more points. So we made it bonus page. So the bonus page. So this is the bonus page. And let's read the bonuses. The bonuses. Parenthood. 1 point if you are able to get all of the upbringing traits, both positive and negative, at some point in the family. Will not be one sim, but throughout the family history. This is not per trait, but in total. Oh, so it's one person has to do all of this. And then it says 1 point if you're able to have a single sim grow up with all 5 traits manifesting. They don't all have to be positive. Okay, I think this is a good enough layout for that. If not, I have extra room here to like fix it. I think that's a good enough layout. Yeah, because I could separate this and make this positive and negative traits if I need to. So yeah, that'll work. The next one is the Legacy Family Holidays. This one I've read like a million times out loud, so I'm satisfied with this one. Basically, you have to have, so on the day that your matriarch or patriarch or whomever, the day that you started the Legacy Challenge is a holiday. And then the day that your founder dies is another holiday. And so they're like different challenges for that. And then for university, it says, because there's a university pack, it says choose either Foxbury Institute or the University of Brightchester as your family's legacy college upon creating your founder. This is the only college your Sims and the legacy family can attend and donate to throughout the challenge. Choose majors wisely. So yeah, those are all of the challenges. All of the challenges that I have to complete within the 10 generations of the Dawson family. So again, if you're interested, would really love it if you went over to Gaming or Game with Melanin. I currently have 2 separate playlists going. One is for the Dawson Legacy, which is what this notebook is for. And the other one is for High School Sweethearts, starring Avery and Anthony. As the name implies, they have been high school sweethearts. They went to college together, graduated, they're starting their life together. Things are not going as we planned, but we are still working. We're working through it. And so I think y'all will like where it's gone. Like, I think it's gone pretty good. Okay, so let me show you. So one of the challenges that I already started was frogs. So like I said, you start this challenge off broke, like broke 5 broke. And so she was finding frogs in like the lake and like selling them, trying to make money. But then I realized like a certain combination of frog gave us rarer frogs, which were more expensive, which got us more money. So obviously I had to make a chart. So I have a chart here for the frog breeding. We'll color that in a second. But I want to show you guys what I want to do for the pages for each generation. So I want to make a family tree. So every generation will have a page devoted to their family tree. I left room down here because for generation 2, the only one that'll be traveling over is Quentin. So I want to decorate this page. Like I said, because I'm really excited, every generation, the names of the children will be based off of a book. So if you're tuning in on the gaming channel, then you might be able to get to pick the book that we use for the next generation. As it was just me starting this generation, the book that I obviously picked was Amari and the Night Brothers. And, you know, unbeknownst to me, Latasha had twins, which I was not expecting. Like I said, check out check out the series if you're not sure how mad I was about that. But we had twins, so our heir, his name is Quentin, and his twin sister's name is Amari. If we have any more children, then, you know, we'll look at Magnus, Fiona. We'll look at all the different names. But I want to do this for every single generation. I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun because it's kind of like it's a memory thing. And then it's also, I don't know. I just feel like it's cool. So the heir I'm going to write in font, and then everyone else, they are still just as special. And they will get Zanim. He is the spouse of this story. And I'm leaving space because I want to write in their traits that they're passing on. Because you don't get to just randomly pick the traits in this game. They actually created a what is it called? They actually created a trait generator. So you don't get to pick. You input the traits of the parents, and then those are the traits that the children can inherit. It's not to say that they're always going to have, you know, the same traits as their parents. It's just to say, like, you know, it might be like all of them might end up being athletic, or all of them might end up, you know, being a nerd or a geek, or like loving to play certain games. That kind of thing. I'm also leaving this space blank because we don't know if we're having more kids. We don't know. And I didn't want to like cover the whole page. So I have put a little bit of a harder moment on us because like I said, I use mods. And I use a mod called Woohoo Wellness. And so if you ever played Sims, normally if you want to have a baby, you just go try for baby. And then sometimes you don't. So these were twins. I hope you're like the only, hopefully they're the only twins until the generation where I decide to have 10 kids. And then he's also the heir for Gen 2. So just wrote on my hand. That's perfection, Britt. Good job. And I want to draw a line. Technically, they're not married yet. I needed to decide how I'm going to have them married. I was thinking of doing like a cute garden, a garden ceremony. I don't know what I just did, but that was not right. Okay. That was definitely supposed to go up here. I don't know what just happened, but I just drew the line way too long. So we had the twins. We're just going to ignore that line. Just pretend like it's not there. And then I feel like because the cover of the book is the cover of the book that we use for their names is blue. So I want to get my blue highlighter, and that will be the babies. That's Gen 1. And then I have some ideas for what I want the next generation to be born, but I'm trying not to get ahead of myself. I'm trying to, what is it called? I'm trying to pace myself. So, like I said, what I plan on doing is taking Quentin and moving him to the Generation 2 to be at the top of Generation 2. But say, for example, while we're playing, because, you know, his sibling will get older as well. When she moves out, if she gets married or have kids, like I want to have a place where I can put the kids' names because I want to keep track of the cousins, because obviously we're going to have sleepovers with the cousins. Anyways, so this page, I just want it to be the place where we track their traits, and then what the traits carry on to. And then for this page, I want this to be the stat page, and I'm not decorating it or anything. Like I want to just keep the notes. So if there's something that specifically happens, like I said, the fact that this particular generation really likes testing fate by trying to burn the house down when they're cooking. Excuse me, because they can't cook for nothing, but they like to try to burn my freaking house down. I think that's something funny to write because that's like a memory just for this generation. Like who their best friends are, godparents to the children, you know, that kind of thing. I also want to keep track here, like say, for example, Latasha completes, you know, the gardening career on one track. I need to mark that somewhere. So when I'm going back and looking at the tallies and stuff to give myself points, like I have a memory place. So I'm considering this like the memory place for the Sims generations, but I'm only going to do the first generation. We're going to see how much I use this page with the first generation. And then as it progresses, we're going to go from there. So yeah, I really hope that I hope that this video shows you how obsessed I am with creating actual stories for my Sims. I hope that this gave you some type of, I hope that you are at least intrigued enough to go check out an episode or two. The Legacy Challenge Let's Play is called the Dawson Legacy. The other Let's Play that I just made up off the top of my head is called High School Sweethearts. I think we're on like episode 10 of the High School Sweethearts, and we're on like episode 8 of the Dawson Legacy. I post on the channel every Thursday and Friday, respectively. So again, if you do pop over there, don't forget to give it a like or a comment or something like that. I'm just going to, so like two things. One, my phone headphones are downstairs. And two, I think this is it. So where will you see this notebook again? You will see this notebook on my Gaming with Melanin channel. Oh, wait, we forgot a sticker. Wait. We forgot a sticker. I'm going to also do the back of this. So like I said, this is literally just washi tape. So these are the 3 washi tapes that I've been using. And I just pick a different direction. So for example, I I kind of want these little edge pieces to stay down. So I'm going to just also, if you were looking for different things you could do with your washi, this is also a great idea. BT dub. I was going to use the washi from last year's reading planner, but I wanted at least one thick washi, which reminds me that like this year I need to do that. I'm also working on making little washi cutters that are the shape of Simone's head. But before you guys leave, I have one more thing I have to tell you. While I'm doing this, I'm just looking for my little washi cutter to do it. Come on now, stop embarrassing me, man. I'm on live. I'm on live. Okay. But yeah, so like I said earlier, if you just popped in, if you're coming to say hey, if you're watching the playback, my Kickstarter finally got freaking approved. I cannot tell you how blessed happy I am about that. And it is for this bag. This is the everyday Ita bag. Ita just means like it's like your monster bag essentially. So sorry, I always do this. So I wanted a place where we could store our enamel pens, but also like show off our enamel pens. Cause you know, us in the book community, we collect enamel pens about as much as we collect books. I've got like 10 enamel pen boards throughout my house. And I made this bag so that we could share them in places. It's a pretty small bag. It's about the size of, it's a little bit bigger than my pencil case. But I have a Kickstarter. I think it's a great Kickstarter. Would really love it if you guys checked it out. The pre-launch page is up and running. So if you are interested, I'm going to be posting videos and stuff about it. We do plan on launching next Tuesday now that it finally got approved. So yeah, I am going to sit here for a couple more minutes and let YouTube catch up to what I was just saying. And if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm going to be posting a separate video about the Kickstarter, you know, on my channel and stuff. So that video is coming. I was just waiting until it got approved so that I could finally post it, because posting it and not having, you know, a place that you could actually see was not just good. It's just not good for business. And I really want this Kickstarter to be successful. So, you know, I'm just taking every opportunity that I can to make sure that this is a successful one. So yeah, I really thank you guys. Thanks for coming. Thank you for letting me ramble on about my made up families. I really enjoy it. I hope you guys do too. When this video re-uploads, or when it finally finishes like rendering, I will add all the links in the description box. But if you're wondering, my gaming channel is called Game with Melanin. And basically right now, all we're doing is Sims. I will be showing you guys my official game room setup as we go. Because that's the next place getting decorated in my house is the game room. So that will also be going up on that channel. So until the next time, stay black, stay great, eat all your fruits and vegetables, and I will talk to y'all later. Oh, also, if you missed it, we did have a little planner meeting today too. So check that video out too. Bye. Ooh, fuzzy. Clear and fuzzy. Nope. All right. Bye.